Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Schoolboy here again with another video. My review today will be on Married to Medicine season 10 episode 9 Good Vibrations. Happy Martin Luther King Day. Okay, to everyone today. If you are in Texas, we woke up to, I think they said, an inch of snow. I didn't move to Texas for this mess. Okay, personally, I lived in Maryland and in Baltimore, and I thought I left all this, but apparently I didn't. It didn't carry it on down to the South for some reason. And for people that don't believe global warming is real, it is real. The governor talking about conserve the energy, and I'm telling y'all, I ain't conserving ish because it's cold. I think right now, currently, according to my Alexa, we are about 12 degrees. So it is cold as I can't cuss. It's cold. Just know it's cold. It's brick, in the words of our New Yorkers. It's brick. Okay. Even had to take Gucci out there. Gucci was not feeling no snow. Okay. She too bougie for that. But anyways, we're gonna be talking about Married to Medicine. And tonight's Married to Medicine's episode was real fillerish. It didn't really give us a whole lot, but it gave us enough, probably a lot more than Real Housewives of Potomac, because I still ain't watched that yet. But before we get started, make sure you've checked out last week's episode of Hotline Bling Chat Room on Chef Don Don's channel. We're doing episode 9. We got about like 2 more episodes, and we are actually done with the season. We are currently casting for season 2, so if you'd like to participate and be a part, y'all make sure y'all go over to the website, www.tcddproductions.com, and go ahead and fill out the application. So that's open for content creators, subscribers, content creators on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. If you're a content creator and you want to get into being on season 2 of Hotline Bling, y'all make sure y'all go to the website and go on and get that information over there. If I have a mod in the chat, y'all can drop the website as well. Of course, School of Love is coming very soon. This will be a web reality dating series in which y'all get to go on the journey of me dating in this crazy world of 2024. Because my God, today I don't know who I'm gonna end up on a date with, where we finna go, none of that. But make sure y'all tune in for that. That will be out during the spring. Okay. And no, we ain't talking about charades, summer, spring, fall. We ain't talking about charades. Okay. We know Sheree was out here lying and all that mess. Okay. And also, if you haven't checked out my recent review on part 2 of the Bell Collective reunion, yes, I eat up Marie in my review. Y'all go ahead and do that as well. Get on over there and get all that information. As well, if you would like to go ahead and promote your business on Hotline Bling or School of Love, make sure y'all email us at admin@tcddproductions.com. You can also follow me on my social medias that are scrolling at the bottom of the screen, which is Twitter. Twitter is there. Instagram is there. You can also donate to the channel if you would like to. But you know what? If you don't donate, I'm good on that too. All I need you to do is hit the like button, push a video through the algorithm, share it, because sharing is caring. Hey, ain't no pressure over here, okay? And I just want to let everybody know everything I say is in my opinion, okay? Because y'all like to get in y'all feelings about what people say over here. People like getting in their feelings. So yeah. It is all in my opinion. Let me say hello to everybody. Hey Tony, is it it's season 10, episode 9. Good Vibrations. I want to say Potomac's on episode 10 or whatever. Sugar Pops Mama said, hey, Schoolboy, it's cold as AF. I'm in Anna outside of McKinney, so we got snow flurries, and it's currently, yeah, you're a little bit further up. I've been in Anna. Actually, I used to live in Anna some years back, and I know where you're talking about. and it's like right before you get into McKinney. I can see it being messy. I see people are like spinning out and they're driving. Please don't be out here driving on this stuff in Texas. First of all, y'all don't even know how to drive anyway to begin with it, when it's dry. You definitely don't need to be sliding around in here, no ice and no snow. There's people spinning out on freeways right now. It's not that deep. Thank you, Tony. And 17 degrees where I'm at in North Dallas is not 17. I think we're just at 12. Hey, Keisha. So let me go ahead and get into the episode because it wasn't really a whole lot to get into. We open up with Dr. Jackie meeting with the Brat and Judy, and they're talking about her visits and how long the pregnancy is going along. And it's another cute moment. Of course, we're all seeing Dr. Jackie in her element of working. And they're getting ready for their C-section and the birth of their child. And Judy over there snitching on Brad about her ordering her Chinese food. And so it's it was just a cute scene, quick scene. Hey Nick, hey everybody. Nah, this weather wacky. We're in the Caribbean with hoodies and long pants last week. We gonna cruise. Really? This is wild. I'm telling you, the global warming. They try to tell us the global warming ain't real, but okay. So next we move on to Eugene and Toya. They're in the kitchen, they cooking dinner together, and she's complaining that the kids are gone to the movies and they're at home and they should be having this date night. And Eugene just feels like date night can be at home, which I do agree. Date night can be at home. You can make date nights at home, but I also be like, Toya, you got that man out here working like a Hebrew slave. He's constantly working. He working 10, 12-hour days. And I have been, y'all know my background is in medical billing. So with doctors, yeah, they can have a 10 or 12-hour day, but technically it's not just a 10 or 12-hour day. It might be 14 to 16 between all of the charting and all of the other stuff that has to go on. How you doing? It's a country girl, Queena. So it could, end up being longer than just a traditional 10 or 12-hour day. Hey, Chef Donna, it could be longer than that. Doctors typically can have 14 to 16-hour days, especially if they have a lot of charting to do. Okay. But she talking about, Eugene, like, should I work 12 hours? Look, I'm tired. You know what I'm saying? She's saying that them having to date around the house is not enough for her. She's saying she tired too because she playing tennis, taking the kids to school in the morning, playing tennis during the daytime, drinking cocktails, now finally doing this, wine ambassadorship, which I don't really think that Toya doing too much with this wine ambassadorship. They probably sending her wine every month. She tasting it, telling which one she likes, and that's how they're curating her wine list. Ma'am, it's not. It ain't that deep. You got a job, but it's really not that heavy. Toya, no shade. And I don't want to say nothing about single mothers. Not single mothers. Excuse me. I don't like to be rude about being a housewife because being a housewife is a lot of work. But in Toya's case, I really be wondering what Toya really be doing because it can't be that much. Your kids is pretty much self-sufficient. You don't really have to do a whole lot for them. Yeah, you might have to follow up behind them, yelling them about picking some stuff up. Maybe, you helping them with the homework because Eugene is not there. But Toya, I'm kind of with Eugene on this. Like, pump your brakes. I love you, boo, but you ain't doing that much like that, Toya. You're not doing that much like that. I'm not trying to down you, Toya, but I don't feel like you're doing that much like that. Eugene flipped his watch over while they're talking about them not going on this date because he like, how long you gonna take you to wrap this conversation up? Because I know he was getting irritated. And Toya got mad because he did that. So Toya wants Eugene to be more romantic. And he stopped doing, that along the way. During the beginning, he was doing all that. And then eventually at the end of the conversation, they, decide to agree to do more with each other. I'm just going to say this. At the end of the day, intimacy and time is very, very, very important as couple. Okay. my best friend is poly and she has multiple partners, but one thing that they do make time for is intimacy and them spending time going on dates. Even by having multiple partners, they all do that. They all spend time with each other. They all have all of that. I think intimacy ain't got to have nothing to do with sexual relations and humping and none of that. It's just basically spending time with each other and having those moments and talking. I mean, ice cream dates, baby. Let's go get a coffee, baby. Let's go do this, go do that. I mean, hell, I'm the type of cat. I'm good. We can go down at home and go on and get some stuff for the apartment, and I would be happy with that because I'm not one of those people that feels like everything has to be uber romantic and you have to spend millions of dollars. If I'm with you, that's all that matters. But Toya wants Eugene to be out here ooh la la and giving her trips around the world and I every 2 seconds. And man, you spending down the man money. Y'all, this is the first season. We ain't seen them moving nowhere. First season in a long time, we ain't seen them moving nowhere. So it's just like that. Let that man, and then just Toya did too much complaining for me. You doing way too much complaining for a man that damn near gives you anything that you want. It was too much for me. Chef Don Don says, what's crazy is Toya has had this wine line for 4 years, but we really just it's been 4 years. See, that's what make me mad about people not using these platforms for what they should be used for, because you could have had people on this. Let me not, because I get off on a damn tangent and just start going off on Toya, and I just want to get through this episode because there really ain't too much going on in the episode. Simone and Cecil have moved the boys into their new condo, which Simone and Cecil own, and they live in there rent free for 1 and 2 years. And they both state that they got free range to pop in at any point in time on the kids. Well, they get on the boys because it's in their name and all of that. That's the reason why I like living in my own stuff with my own name on it and having my own stuff. Because when you go through sometimes your parents and family members, they just think because they own it, you got to do what they say do. And I ain't got time for that. Hold on, y'all, real quick. One of my dang lights is on. Wasn't on. I wanted to make one of my lights is on. Hey, Sharice Wood. All that energy wasted hating Quad. She could have been grinding at wine cellar or whatever she's an ambassador for. I mean, she's an ambassador for Kendall Jackson. I mean, at the end of the day, Toya could have been putting that out, and that's the purpose of being on reality TV. You should be anything that you're building, any brand that you're building, businesses you're building. You should be wanting to put that energy out there. I didn't realize that she had that for 4 years, because if that's the case, Toya, you could have been put that out there and could have been making way more. Now, I don't know if it's still true. I know she was doing the skincare line. I don't know if that's still happening for Toya, but I did hear that at one point she was doing a skincare line. So back to what I was talking about. Dr. Damon and Heavenly are reminiscing about Alora and her watching her grow up, and Dr. Damon is crying because daddy's little girl is leaving home and they will be empty nesters. Now, I did see some tweets where people was like, we see the Similac and the formula in Heavenly's house. Why won't she show her grandkids? For all you people that don't understand how reality TV works or don't get it, her sons already don't want to be on this anyway. That's number one. Heavenly is big on protecting her family from reality TV, and the same thing Nene Leakes did with her sons. I decided to sign up to be on this. They didn't sign up to be on this. Parents have to give consent for children to be seen on TV. And if the daddy don't want to be on TV, I'm quite sure the mama is cool with whatever the daddy is saying, and they don't have to show them kids on TV for y'all simple satisfaction of being up in Heavenly's business because you don't like Heavenly. And y'all feel like Heavenly should give y'all that. Heavenly does not owe y'all to see her grandkids. Keep it $1.50. Consent forms have to be signed. That's just like when Kenya was having issues with Mark not wanting to sign the consent form for Brooklyn to be on the show. But yeah, he wanted her to sign the damn consent form for Brooklyn to be on his damn reality show. Heavenly don't have to show y'all her grandkids. So I just want to clarify that up because I keep seeing every week on Twitter, oh, she need to show her grandkids. She ain't got to show shit to y'all. There's a lot of people on reality TV that don't show every aspect. And if the parents don't consent, they ain't gonna be on the show. Y'all gonna have to get over that. I thought it was cute that Dr. Damon, was able to express his feelings. He was crying because his baby girl was leaving home. I love that. And Damon, I like Dr. Damon because I'm telling you, Heavenly is fire and he is ice, but he cools her fire. And it just works. Okay? Because she crazy and he sane. You gotta have balance. Simone decides to leave condoms all over the boys' house to get them to use it so they don't bring them any grandbabies. Toya, teeth and gums. Simone, teeth and gums. If they gonna end up getting somebody knocked up, they gonna end up getting somebody knocked up. I don't care how much condoms you leave around there. If they don't use them, or they might use one night but don't use one another night, it's a possibility it happens. Just make sure the heifers is on birth control. That's. And even with that ain't no guarantee. So if they shoot the club up, they shoot the club up. Y'all know when y'all leave. This generation now, half of them don't even believe in wearing condoms. So good luck with that. But I hope y'all don't have no grandkids. But y'all got to be careful about that. These young people now, they ain't wearing condoms like that. Okay, that's why y'all need to be getting health tested regularly and asking questions. Heavenly says she has reached out to her sister, and she's still going to continue to reach out so that they can fix their relationship. And Damon tells Heavenly, just keep trying until your last day, but at least you can say that you actually tried. And I do agree with Damon. Life is short. You can't sit around here having grudges with folks. If you love them, give them their flowers while they're here because you never want that person to be on their last breath or last day in time, and they can't. You miss them. So I do agree. I want Heavenly and her sister to fix, but they got to get to that point where they can fix it. I know a lot of times family, especially in the Black family, we don't want to go to therapy. We don't really want to heal things, and we really don't want to be honest and hold ourselves accountable for the reason why our relationships go the way that they go. But I pray that Heavenly and her sister get it together. Okay. So we move on to it was just kind of weird seeing Dr. Alicia and Phaedra together because I just feel like them together just, I don't know. It was weird to me seeing them together. I know they had Phaedra on the show and everything, but it just, I don't know. Yes, just patches. Safe sex is the best sex. It is. I hope she fixes the relationship, but I have brothers and sisters I don't speak to, so I can understand. It's a double-edged sword. I kind of like with Damon, like at least try. You know what I'm saying? Try. If you know that you've tried and you've done all you can, then there's nothing else that you could really do with that. You know what I'm saying? Folks got to be able to be on the court and really get to it. The meat and potatoes. We don't know Allison at all. It's Alicia. But hold on. She do give me a Cicely Tyson tea. I don't know why I was sitting there on watching the episode. I was like, damn, she look like Cicely Tyson. I don't know why. And I know you probably getting ready to say, Chef, in the chat, how Cicely get in it. I'm just saying she give a Cicely Tyson tea to me. Okay. Dr. Alicia and Phaedra, they meet up to have brunch, and Phaedra doesn't appreciate Quad saying all those things about her to Heavenly. She says she hasn't spoken to her and is still processing what happened. Well, you ain't speaking to Phaedra because Phaedra ain't. You ain't speaking to Quad, Phaedra, because Quad is not on the show in these few little episodes. See, I knew you was gonna say how Cicely get into it. You know that lady look like damn Cicely Tyson. Look at them, and not the young Cicely, the old Cicely, not the young Cicely. I ain't gonna say. Phaedra says, if she was that bad of a person, she should have talked to Jesus and not Heavenly, because Heavenly can't hold water. And well, we all know Heavenly can't hold water, and you know Heavenly was going to bring that up at the table. I just feel like we ain't saying quiet because she's still negotiating her contract, and you know things a little shaky and fakey. But we know Quad is going to eventually come back. I don't think, and again, Phaedra and Quad were never really friends like that. I feel as though they was acquaintances due to marriage, but it really wasn't like that deep like that. I don't see it. So you saying she giving a Kimberly Elise tea? Yes. There we go on the Kimberly Elise tea. Yeah. See, now you know me well. See, we know each other well. That's who it is. Thank you. Because that is what Dr. Alicia gave me, a Kimberly Elise tea. That's exactly what it is. Alicia says she's experienced Phaedra doing Reiki on her, and Phaedra claims she's been doing it for 6 years. Now, no shade, I ain't trying to be disrespectful and I ain't trying to be rude. When the hell did Phaedra go around and start healing people's souls and spirits? When? Because all I know, she been burying people down to the Willie Watkins and them, and she got a couple funeral homes, and she got what else she got around there? Phaedra got she ain't practicing law. Is the law still valid? What? I mean, when it comes to Phaedra, I'm just confused on what Phaedra is really doing. Because now she's doing Reiki and she's healing people. When did Phaedra start healing people? I'm confused. I'm confused. It was like Phaedra was, you know, chanting and blowing flutes like Andre 3000. I was confused on what was going on. Like, when did Phaedra start doing that? Hey, girlfriends. So Dr. Alicia claims that she wants to learn more, and Phaedra wants to get the ladies to do it as well. Now, no shade, y'all. I know people like Phaedra and shit, but it's just something about Phaedra trying to do some kind of healing on me. I don't know if I really be comfortable with Phaedra doing no healing on me. And you know, I do meditation, and I do I do believe in being holistic and meditation and all that, because I do it. Clearing yourself and centering yourself. But it's something about Phaedra. I don't know if I trust all that on her fooling with my spirit. Because you know, we know Phaedra then did some diabolical ish. When did Phaedra get healed? Okay. Hey, girlfriend. Kimberly Lisa's homely looking, no shade, but Doctor looks kind of ancestral in the face. That's why I kept trying to say she looked like Cicely Tyson. You know, let me stop. See, I'm gonna get off that lady, because then y'all have me up here reading that damn lady for no reason. Kiwan said, I would love to try Reiki, but not with Phaedra. She couldn't represent me in law as well, nor could she bury me. Oh, well, damn. Well, that just take her right on out the equation for you in general. Okay. Letitia cooks dinner. Letitia cooks dinner. I ain't calling that girl sweet tea. I ain't calling her sweet and slow. I ain't calling her Goldie. I'm gonna call her Letitia this episode, because I want to give a motherly tea today, because I feel like Letitia is something about it. I'm gonna get into why. So Letitia cooks dinner for Dr. G, and he comes in waddling like a damn penguin for his plate. Somebody, I'm back here looking at the wedding photos. You know, it was beautiful. It was wedding just beautiful. And I'm like, nigga, you walking in looking like freaking George Jefferson. What? Sir, you looking like Sherman Hemsley coming in. You know, and I'm just like, the way he was walking, he looked like he was pregnant. I'm like, damn, who's trying to conceive, him or her? Like, what is going on here? I'm just like, that Phaedra probably know how to cook on 8 ball up. Ooh, I ain't even going there. Gail Francis, Dr. G look like he has hips or knee issues. Well, he is old. I ain't no shade to the seasoned people in the chat, but he is older. So he does look like he has some medical things going on. So they discuss her recent visit to the doctor and about the endometriosis she has, in which I don't care what she's trying to portray here on national TV. I do believe she had this for a while and she has put this off. I hate to say this about the Black community, but when it comes to our health, we do not handle our things the way that we should health wise. And I just believe that she did not handle herself health wise the way that she should. And now that she's ready to have a baby and told this man she promised him a baby, now she want to come and take care of this stuff. But you probably could have took care of this a long time ago and we wouldn't be here today. Okay. She claims she has never had these issues before, which I don't believe you didn't. You just started saying this because you saying you never had the issues before, but then when you was in the doctor's office, you said that you had the issues in the past and they prescribed you medication and you just kind of went through the pain. So that means that you did know that you have had this. You just did not do anything about it and you're not haven't been worried about it until after you jumped in this man's DM and promised him a damn baby that his ex-wife didn't have with him. I something about Sweetie in this timeline with this endometriosis don't sit right in my spirit because I don't believe that she told the truth, 100% of the truth. I think you honestly knew. Then you sit in a damn type that you didn't know about this. I don't believe that. You knew, you just didn't handle it. Now that you done got up here and told this man you're gonna have a baby, now you want to have a baby by him. Now you have a sense of urgency to take care of it because now you can't do what you said you was gonna do for him, which was give him a baby. So she's worried about the unknown, which again, if you've ever spoken to a doctor about this before, they told you all the same things this doctor just told you, you just didn't do it. That's just my analogy. That's how I feel about it. Y'all don't have to agree with me, but when you are going through endometriosis or you having any type of issues down there, trust and believe as a woman, you know when you having them issues. Now, whether you go take care of it and tell the truth to the doctor, it's two different things. Dr. G says he wants to talk to Dr. Davis himself because he wants to know more. He doesn't like her being in this much pain or experiencing this. No, I know why you want to go down there, Dr. G, because you don't believe that she's telling you the truth. And you just don't want to tell her to her face that you don't believe her, but you don't believe her because your body language told me that you didn't believe her. You believe that she knew about this. Can I use that word? Played you, and you feel like she playing in your face. And that's why you really want to know what the real tea is with that doctor. Because see, at the real thing about it, bruh, you should have went when she went the first time. Because if you was we were trying to have a baby, and me and my wife was trying to have a baby, and we knew it was some complications, I would have been at every meeting, every doctor's meeting. Even if I had to sit on the FaceTime and block out my schedule as a psychiatrist, you could have blocked out your schedule and not took no patients and sat there on FaceTime if you really wanted to know the questions to the answer that you had. Get the answers to the questions that you had. Letitia says she wants to be able to give him the gift of having a child for her husband. Dr. G says he is okay with them not having a baby if they can't. Dr. G, you lying. I call BS, Dr. G. You are not going to be okay if this girl cannot produce no baby, because that is the premise of what she did. She slid in your DM and told you that's what she was going to do, which was to provide you with a child. There's no way in hell you going to tell me with that snow on your face and that penguin water that you are 100% okay with this girl not being able to produce you a child when that is what she promised you. I call BS on that. That's why you want to go down to the doctor's office, because you want to know what the real tea is, the truth, because you don't believe what she's telling you. But on the other hand, he's not happy that they have to have a delay in trying to have a baby due to Letitia's diagnosis. And then after she has to heal, and then they have to see what the outcome is going to be. So all of that extra explanation after that told me that you are not happy about this. You are not in no way, shape, or form, sir, happy about this, because this is what you were promised something And now she's telling you she can't give it to you because medically she can't do it. Letitia asked about Nick Manor says she better she better go ahead and see about this surrogate like the wealthy girlies are doing. Is that still an option with her condition? Of course. Surrogacy, you can do surrogacy because really all they would do is just take an egg from you, his sperm, fertilize them, and then they would drop so many eggs inside the surrogate to see how many would actually germinate. That's still possible. Now, he has to be open to the idea of surrogacy. And the only reason why I say that is because when you're doing surrogacy, pregnancy is a very intimate thing, especially with a married couple. The husband, whoever the mate is, experiences the same things that your wife experienced. So sometimes they're craving, sometimes they're moodiness, sometimes you experience that thing. And sometimes you want to wake up to your partner being pregnant and you being able to touch the baby, feel the baby kick, and all of those things. Is that what is he gonna really be okay with someone else being the surrogate process? There's a whole thing with the surrogate thing. Is he gonna be okay with that? Not everybody is always okay because they want them and their spouse to, do the maternity photos, do the whole 9 yards. I don't know. That's another thing. And doing surrogacy is not cheap. It's not a cheap route at all. You're gonna spend at least 6 figures, maybe. Okay. You might spend 6 figures on IVF, depending on how bad the condition is. She has a 50-50 chance that she still can get pregnant, but they don't know how any of that's going to go until she actually has the surgery. I don't know. And you definitely right, Chef Danda, he lying. He lying. I don't care what nobody. He lying. He's not going to be okay if that girl can't give him no baby because that's what she promised him. See, then you got to be careful what you say out your mouth and what you tell people, because then it somehow it don't go the way you say, or there's something else that has to happen in order for that to happen. Then you might have promised something that you can't keep. Letitia asked about his swimmers, and he claims he had got 20 million plus. And I'm like, sir, I think you capping on how well your swimmers is swimming, because, sir, I saw that you take insulin. I saw that your Dexcom on your body. And what a Dexcom does is rate your A1C all day. Will alert you to your cell phone if you need to get insulin or you need to take an insulin shot. So, sir, I don't believe that you're healthy at 100% either. And this is why Simone said what she said later on in the episode. Simone and Jackie said he need to go get his sperm check to make sure 100% that he can the problem ain't just gonna be her, that it might be him. Because she can actually get all of this taken care of and she not be the problem and he still be the problem. He is almost pushing 60. We're not gonna act like he's in tip-top shape at his age, because he's not. Letitia, so he claims he did a home test, and I don't believe him. He lying. He says if she want him to go to somebody professionally, he will. You do. You need to go to somebody professional, sir. Eugene and Toya go on a date to this butcher shop restaurant, and I actually really like that. Next time I go to Atlanta, I might have to slide through there and see what that gives. Because I do believe they said it was in Buckhead. And it was a dope feeling. It was a private date, and the chef cooked, the steak right in front of them, showed them ingredients and all that. Then Gene, instead of him just sitting there enjoying the date and talking to Toya, he gets up to go help the chef, and he's tasting and doing all of that. And Toya complained about the date, that the date was more or less of what Eugene likes to do and not what she likes to do. And blah, 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 blah. She gave him a 7 out of 10 for the date. And I just feel like, Toya, you are absolutely complaining to complain. And at this point, this man has moved you into multiple homes. He allows you to blow $40,000 at a time on Hermes bags. You got tennis lessons. You going to tennis every day. You out here blowing money left and right. But the moment he take you on a date, now you don't have any interest on the date. You don't like where y'all are at. Toya, you're complaining and you're bitching, and it's annoying. It's like annoying. I could not be with someone who is this ungrateful. The man took you on a date after you complained about not having enough time together. He makes time and it still ain't good enough. Well, damn, Toya, what do you want? What do you want, Toya? What do you want? I don't think Toya really even know what she wants. I think you complain just to complain at times. I like Toya, but damn. Because I'm going to tell you, you will end up not being wanting to be romantic with a woman if she's constantly complaining about everything. It takes the whole drive of wanting to be romantic with a woman, and I have been there. When a woman complains about every damn thing, even when you're trying to be romantic, it's still not good enough. It don't even make you want to do shit for her because at that point you just complaining to be complaining, and it's irritating as hell, and it just turns you off in a complete way. And I'm just gonna be honest. When y'all complain about everything, it's not cute. I don't give a damn what the city girls and them that told y'all about complaining and throwing the food. That grown ass people, it don't work with us like that. He doesn't have a high sperm count, in my opinion, especially if he has BP and is a diabetic. Yeah, I don't think his sperm count is that high. I really don't. I think it's gonna be some issues with Sweet Tea and them getting pregnant. I foresee it. And it ain't really gonna be on her end. It's probably gonna be on his end. I just have a feeling, or a combination of both. So they get to doing this Reiki thing, and Shaman Ra and Phaedra get the room set up, and they're doing, the flute, and they blowing the Phaedra blowing his damn flute like Andre 3000, and he's doing the sound bowl, and he's doing the drum, and they're clearing the room's energy and all of that. He does ask Phaedra, are currently any of the ladies going through anything? And they just saw a montage of events that have taken place so far within the season. Jackie, Simone, and Heavenly walk in, and she's laughing and looking at Phaedra playing the flute. And I probably would have did the same thing. Simone is all touching on the shaman Ra, and I'm like, not, and I'm like, Simone. See, that's why I know you don't like Cecil, because you was all up there rubbing on Shaman Ra. You didn't even want to meet let me not. Alicia, Toya, and Letitia come in. They do a guided meditation, and the ladies say that they can feel it, and Simone fell asleep, of course. I mean, I don't, every time they lay down at any event, I think when they did yoga one time, Simone ass fell asleep. Once they are done and they go out by the pool, and they have some snacks, and they talk to Letitia, and she speaks on her recent doctor's visit, and the ladies, and she explains everything to them, and how her cysts have grown. So that means, again, you knew you had these cysts long time ago. You just now dealing with it now because you married and you trying to get pregnant. Jackie and Bosamone says they will most definitely, take them out. They're gonna have to take them out because of the size. Toya asks, well, if she has a surgery, will she be able to have a baby after? And Jackie says this, and there's risks also after surgery that, just like, previously Dr. Davis told her, like, it's a 50-50 chance. Simone says she can have them removed, but the endometriosis can come back, which any women that do have endometriosis, it can come back. Your cysts can grow back. Just because they remove them doesn't mean that they can't come back. Just depends on how your body reacts afterwards, how you take care of yourself afterwards. So I do apologize. We are experiencing cold weather down here. And so stuff is getting crazy and all of that good stuff. So where did I stop at? Let me switch it over. Where did I stop at? Okay. So sorry, y'all. It's cold weather and our stuff is not equipped on in the South for this type of weather. So, I hope everybody is staying safe and all of that, and the power outages, and then they asking us to conserve energy, but we know they ain't conserving their energy around the damn governor's mansion. But we ain't gonna get into that right now. Okay, we hope everybody is staying warm. I'm with Chef Don Don. Make sure everybody is staying warm and all of those good things there. So, okay, so where was I at? Okay, so Jackie says, there's risk after the surgery. Simone says she can have them removed, but the endometriosis can come back. But it would temporarily increase her chances of pregnancy for a short time. But if it does come back, that could change again for her. So again, it's all of this subjectual stuff back and forth when it comes back and forth with Dr. G and Letitia. I do think that they may or may not have any they may have some difficulties with her trying to get pregnant. I do think also too, Letitia has to think about this as well. How well are you taking care of your body? A lot of that stuff takes factor in it too. As you get older, we should be taking care of our health a lot better. Is she going to be able to snap back? She might have to go vegan or might have to change her diet or what have you. In order to achieve pregnancy, I know a lot of people have done that, especially a lot of people that I know have done that. And it helps, exercising, dieting, all of that stuff. So, it can come back. Inga says this mess episode of Married to Medicine was boring. It's been lackluster the past few episodes. It's given more than Real Housewives of Potomac. No shade. It's given way more than Real Housewives of Potomac. I did a 15-minute freestyle review last week because Potomac is giving you absolutely nothing but spinning in circles on the same stuff. So this episode, yeah, it may have been a filler episode, but it's still better than Real Housewives of Potomac, in my opinion. Simone says they can always do adoption and surrogacy. And again, I don't know if Dr. G is going to be open to all of that because I feel like that's not what she promised. She promised a baby with her and him. So I don't know. Meanwhile, Heavenly is inside getting additional Reiki healing from Phaedra and Shaman Ra. Heavenly and Phaedra briefly talk about pulling on her heart, and they talk about her sister and their relationship. And Heavenly says that she doesn't know what's wrong with that bitch, and Phaedra told her to stop calling her that. Excuse me. And Phaedra suggested for her to keep trying to fix it, but she sees that there is a soft spot when it comes to her sister. Now, I will say this: at the end of the day, Sweet Tea, take notes. Because see, if you was watching last night's episode, this is what, if you're gonna attack Heavenly about something, you need to attack her about that relationship with her sister, not her marriage. Because her marriage ain't gonna do nothing but just piss Heavenly off, and it's gonna make Heavenly want to eat you up even more. And no, I do not believe Sweet Tea has any information on Heavenly's marriage. I think Sweet Tea is blowing smoke up everybody's ass because she has nothing. But if you wanted to use something as an Achilles heel to Heavenly, talk about her relationship with her sister. I'm just giving you a few little pointers, something that you could try to use. If I was you, Letitia, Sweet Tea, Sweet and Slow, Sweet and No, whatever, Goldie from Flavor of Love, that's what I would use if I wanted to get Heavenly's Achilles heel. Because when I was watching that scene, like Phaedra said, Heavenly uses a lot of things as a defense mechanism.
But that relationship with her sister, that's the Achilles heel. And see, you too damn slow thinking that attacking the marriage is where it's at, when you need to go around and think about it. Talking about her sister and her relationship with her sister is her Achilles heel. I looked at that. Heavenly is hurt between that situation between her and sister, and it's not sitting right with her. And that's why she got all that tugging and pulling on her heart. But you, ma'am, are not smart enough to pick up on that shit. Because that's what I would attack. That, not her marriage. Because you ain't going to, Dr. Damon and her, that's tight like glue, and you ain't finna do nothing with that. But say something about that sister. That's all I'm saying. That's free game. And I ain't even really have to give you that because I don't really like you like that. But I gave you free game. Phaedra suggests she keep trying to fix it. Simone suggests that Letitia get a semen test for Gregory, and she chimes in and says, well, he said at a home test he got 40 million, and Toya said, shit, he lying. And Toya, I clocked it, you clocked it, the American people clocked it. We know Gregory ain't got no damn 20 million sperm. Let's keep it a buck. He ain't got no damn 40 million. He ain't got 40 million. He better hope he got 10 million at this point. Toya says he's lying, and I agree with Toya. And Letitia claims she has friends she can lean on now. But then you just called them some old ass hoes that last week. That's why I said Sweet Tea don't know which direction she want to go with this shit. And at the end of the day, like I said, decide what you trying to do. Ma'am, make a decision and get on it. Because I'm not understanding what is it that you want. Then Phaedra and Heavenly come out and they join the ladies and they ask her how she felt after. And, Heavenly, says she felt good or whatever. Woo, woo, woo. That's all I got. Ain't got no more. I'm just going to tell you in all honesty, Sweet Tea, baby, this is going to be a long season for you. And I feel like next week when you and Greg go to that doctor, it's going to blow the lid on some more things about you. And I don't think, again, that you was 100% honest with this man. Because like I said, I do believe that you've had these health issues for a while. And again, free game for you. I would use the issues with her and her sister, not trying to attack her and Damon because it's not going to work. Toya, now that Chef Don told me you had this damn wine line for 4 years and you just now putting this on Bravo. It's the thing, you have a master's degree and you not this smart to in business at all, because you should have been promoting this. I don't understand. Then Eugene over there slaving, and then you still ungrateful over there. I don't know. Jackie over here delivering babies. Simone still coddling her kids and putting them out and giving free rent. I ain't mad at it, because if somebody was giving me free rent, I stay too. The episode was kind of, like I said, it was a filler episode. I'm not mad at it. It probably is still better than Potomac, and I still haven't even watched Potomac, and I'm gonna have to do give y'all a live video review of Potomac, and I'll give y'all that. But other than that, that's the episode. We'll see what next week gives. Make sure that y'all like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you bang that notification bell button. Make sure y'all check out my latest review on Bell Collective, Real Housewives of Beverly Hills and Miami. And also go over to Chef Don Don's channel and watch the last week's episode of Hotline Bling Chat Room. We are also currently casting for Hotline Bling Chat Room as well for season 2. So make sure you go to tcddproductions.com for the application process to go ahead and apply. Calling, it can be any content creators from YouTube. They can be on Instagram. They can be on TikTok. They can be on whatever social media platform. If they're a content creator and they would like to be a part of Hotline Bling Chat Room Season 2, make sure they go fill out those applications. Also, as well, if you would like to go ahead and promote your business on School of Love or Hotline Bling Chat Room, make sure y'all email us at admin@tcddproductions.com. Make sure y'all get that information in. And other than that, I ain't got nothing else. I want to go home. I mean, not go home. I am home. Shit. I want to enjoy. I want to enjoy my fireplace today and watch some football. It come on at 3:30. My team, the Steelers, is winning. And as long as the Cowboys lost last night, I still feel good about it. So y'all have an amazing day.